Hey everybody, Tom here from Very Board Games. Let's talk one-shots.
If you're a first-time Dungeon Master or DMing for first-time players, I'd wholeheartedly recommend not jumping into a full-blown campaign as your initial starting point. A far better entry into D&D is a one-shot. This is a self-contained mini-adventure or episode that you can all play in one sitting, during an evening perhaps, or a casual weekend afternoon.
The idea is that a one-shot has a start, middle and end.
A proper campaign is a far longer affair, layered with subplots that can shoot off down various paths depending on the player's choices. A one-shot is pretty direct. On occasion, you might have to adopt some minor railroading to get the party back on track. It's the only way if you want to fit this into a 2 to 4 hour sitting. But that's perfect because it allows you to ease your new players, or new DM, into what D&D is all about.
A one-shot needs an approximate explanation about what it is up front, such as, this is a heist where we're going to try and find a missing item, or this is an extermination attempt where we're going to go into a cellar and take out some crazy monsters.
This lays down the setting, creates the tone and gives the players a goal. It helps focus their ambitions and prevents the party wandering off course. You can use NPCs, goodies or baddies, to help drive the plot hook early on.
Tritos Adaphos is the name. I'm a rather well-known monk, but I must admit you've caught me in something of a pickle. I wonder if you could help.
This lets the players role-play and interact with the world around them, easing them into proceedings. As a DM, you could try to build this NPC to be fun or memorable. It amplifies the stakes.
The middle of the one-shot is going to be where the meat and bones of the adventure takes place, and this is where you'll probably want to chuck in 2 to 4 encounters.
Now, I should butt in here. Encounters don't need to be limited to combat. They could be riddles, locked doors, overcoming traps, essentially fun things that involve various skill checks. Not only are they entertaining, but they also help the new players realise what their character's skills actually mean. Plus, they'll start to realise that there's a million ways to skin this particular cat.
The climax usually involves combat, and hopefully successfully, against the big bad.
The party tracked them down, followed the breadcrumbs, you know the drill. Next thing to think about, are there any riches to be found after beating them? Probably a good idea. Players love finding loot. If the players had fun, you can consider using this point of the one-shot as a launch pad for a larger campaign based within this setting. With that in mind, consider having a few loose ends the party could investigate next time. You can find pre-written one-shots in books such as Explorer's Guide to Wildmount, or you can download one-shots online from places like dmsguild.com. Or you can design your own from scratch, but that's another video for another time.